Hi everyone, my name is Music Man from Sharp Minds Music. You guys might know me as Space from Spaceship Man 248, but on this channel, I'll be showing you everything music. In today's video, I'll be showing you the 5 things for the foundation of music. So without any further ado, let's begin. And just a head up, you'll also be learning a bunch in this video. So you'll be learning your very first things like notes and like how loud or soft things are, or stuff like that. So if you need like a pencil or paper to write anything down, please grab that and then enjoy the rest of this video. So the first one is rhythm. Rhythm is the steady beat or pulse that keeps the music together. If you ever clapped your hands or stomped your foot to a piece of music or a song, then you're counting the rhythm. So in order to do rhythm, you need to learn some basic things. The first thing you need to learn is what a time signature is. A time signature involves 2 numbers that are placed on top of each other like a fraction. These hashtag symbols will consider them as numbers. So the one on the top is how many beats are in one measure, and you will learn what a measure is in a future video. The bottom number represents what note is one beat in a measure, and I'll show you your notes just right now. Now these are the basic notes. These are the ones I'll be teaching you today. So this is a whole note, and in 4/4 timing, it has 4 beats. This is a half note, and in 4/4 timing, it has 2 beats. This is a quarter note, and in 4/4 timing, it has 1 beat. And this is an eighth note, and in 4/4 timing, it has an eighth of this, but is half of this. So here is your first example. So now what you can see is you actually have a proper time signature, the 4/4. The 4/4 in music is what we know as basic time. So in any music, for example like classical, pop, jazz, rock music, all that, even more, not just those 4 genres, all like basic music would have this. This is what you'll most likely see in any sheet music. But you can obviously have different time signatures. This is just the basic one. So now since we have actual numbers, it's gonna get a bit more complicated, okay? So just stick with me, okay? The top number, like I said before, tells you how many beats are in a measure. So since it's 4, there's going to be 4 beats in one measure. So we have how many? What's this? This is a quarter note, and a quarter note has 1 beat. So since we have 4 quarter notes, this is a full measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this 4 on top makes sense in this scenario. Now the 4 down here is the more complicated of the 2 numbers. This one tells us which note represents 1 beat. So since I just said, so this is where it gets complicated, okay, so stick with me. A quarter note equals 1 beat, but in our circumstance for the time signature, the quarter note represents the 4, okay? So if this 4 was replaced with a 2, then this would be 1 beat equals a half note. So a half note is this guy. So yeah, so but since it's a 4, the 1 beat would be a quarter note. So just don't mind that, okay? Yeah, so we 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do this together. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready, set, your turn. You guys did great with the quarter notes. Now let's move on to half notes. Half notes would be if you just combine two quarter notes together. So, like I mentioned before, if this was a 2, then this would equal 1 beat. But since this is not a 2, it's still a 4, this would be equal 2 beats, okay? 2 beats. So I have the numbers written up here, so hopefully it might help you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say it first, and then you're going to repeat it back to me, okay? Let's begin. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. There we go. The next one, and probably the most easiest, would be the whole note. The whole note in 4/4 would represent 4 beats, so one whole measure. The whole note is just a circle, so it's simplistic draw. So like the half notes, I will say it, and then you're gonna repeat it back to me. Ready? One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get ready. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready, get, set, your turn. Now for the last one, before we start combining things together, yes, this will be the 8th note. I've added some and symbols on here, so they will act as the second one out of each group. And we're still in 4/4 timing, so it should be easy, as long as you understand where we're going so far. But don't worry, if you don't understand it, you can always rewind and do this again. So, once again, like the previous ones, I will do it, and then you can repeat it back to me. Okay, ready? One and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and ready? 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready, get ready, your go. Right there, you might also have noticed that I didn't write the 8th notes like what I've showed you. This one. And it's the reason behind this is because it's to make the music look more neater. So when you write 8th notes like this, it makes the music look much neater than this. And as you know, in the music, you just have one of these, and you should always use this. But if you have 2 or more, you should use this one to make the music look more neater. And now we're going to start combining rhythms. So here's one. Like the previous ones, I'm going to say it and then you do it back. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get ready. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Your turn. Here's a trick for quarter notes and eighth notes. It's when, if you have a quarter note, you can say ta. And if you have eighth notes, you can say ti. So ta and ti. Ta, ti, ta, 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 ti, ta, 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 ti, ta, 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 ti, ta, 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 ti, ta, ta. You ready? Ti, ta, 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 ti, ta, ta, ti. Your turn. Last one, everybody. One and two and three, four. T. 1, 2. T. 1, 2. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. You ready? 1, 2. Your turn. Now the last thing I'm going to do for rhythm is for people who like challenges. So I just created something that's in 4/4 timing that is longer than one measure. So here it is. This is for the people who like challenges. I will let you have a look-see over it right now, and then I will reveal the answer. Pause the video or rewind the video if you don't know any rhythms. Okay, now I'm going to reveal the rhythm. Ready? Here's the answer. Tell me if you got it right in the comments below. Next is pitch. Pitch is how high or low a note or sound is. You don't need a musical instrument at all to hear pitch. You can just use your voice. So if you were to sing a low note, for example, that was an F sharp, you will learn what an F sharp is in a future video, by the way. Yeah, that's a low note. And if you take that low note and you raise it higher, I won't, cause I'm not good at singing. But here's an example from the piano. That is a high frequency. So for now, for this video, just understand what pitch is. Pitch is how high or low a note is. And also, pitch in music is what moves the melody up and down. Next is melody. Melody is the tune. So if you were to hear a song, which I bet you hear all the time when you jump in the car, that whatever the singer is singing, that is the melody, and that is the tune that gets stuck in your head. A melody is just a pattern of pitches. It can move up and down or just stay the same. That's a tune by Mozart. I don't know if you've heard it or not. If you haven't, it's called Sonata in C Major. You can search that up. But anyways, learning how melodies work will help you learn songs no matter what instrument you play, even the piano or the guitar. Number 4 is dynamics. Dynamics you hear like every single day. At school, at work, at church, maybe, in the grocery store, it doesn't matter. Even at home. Dynamics is just how loud or soft the music is. So, for example, if you were to scream, which don't because that's going to destroy your voice, but still, if you were to scream, that would be loud. And if you were to just hush somebody in a library, that would be soft. And I will show you what the dynamics in music are. These are the dynamics in music. You can get louder and softer, but these are just the basic 6. So, the ones with P's are the quiet ones, and the ones with F's are the loud ones. This one is pianissimo, and it means very quiet. This means piano, and it means quiet. This is mezzo piano, and it means moderately quiet. This is mezzo forte, and it means moderately loud. This means forte, and it means loud. And this is fortissimo, and it means very loud. It is very easy to play all these dynamics on an instrument. Just don't go to a music store and do that, because you're going to drive the employees and all those staff members mad. Lastly, the 5th thing would be form. Form is just how music is organized. So the best way for me to give you an example would be through a format of a song. Songs are set up in this format: verse, chorus, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. Sometimes there isn't 2 verses and choruses at the start, it's just 1 verse and chorus. But usually a song will be set up with 2 choruses and verses at the start before the bridge. Every single song is set up like that, so if you jump in the car next time, you'll definitely hear that setup. So that's it. That is the 5 foundations of music. This is my first actual video on my YouTube channel. So there will be plenty more topics and things to come. But for now, this is just the 5 things that you have to know before you even pick up an instrument or continue on with music. So I hope you had a good time. If there's any way you could subscribe, ring the notification bell, that'll be amazing, because that would really help me out and be able to create more videos for you all. So, to let you move on with your day or night, I would like to say goodbye, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!